Welcome to HMODS, where we're solving problems today. Kind of. And hopefully not creating more problems.
Oh, yeah! You gotta get sweaty! You gotta get sweaty in here! It's time to get sweaty!
Hey everyone, I moved my merch store from that website that shall not be named that screwed my couple orders up to Fourth Wall. Check this out. With all new stuff, well, I mean some of the old stuff which you liked, but now this new shirt, the 8-bit console retro shirt that resembles another thing that shall not be named because I don't want to get copy strike. Copy strike? What the hell? What the f***? So yeah, go check out the new stuff. It feels good. I'm wearing one right now and it feels great. So yeah, buy my shit.
Okay, so in the last video, we did a lot of cutting on this. We did the top holes. Not that we're going to be able to mount any fans here. Whoever gets it will not be able to mount any fans because the power supply is going to come up to about here, and you can't just put fans here. So it's just for airflow. And of course, we cut all this, and then probably not this, but the rest of this we'll get some grommet rubber. I don't know if I'll be able to fit anything there. I'd like to, but we'll see. And that's about all we did. Oh, we cut this for the motherboard. I think I am actually going to have to shave this down a little bit more, but who knows? Yeah, I think I'm going to have to, because this isn't perfectly straight, and this isn't. This kind of goes up a little bit. And while I'm not super worried about it, if there's an integral I/O on the whatever motherboard gets placed in here, it might not fit perfectly. So I'm going to shave this down a little bit. Maybe not film it today, but it's going to happen. So what we're doing today is solving a problem here, because the idea is to add a new fan. And so for that, how the hell is, there we go. So for that, we need to cut new holes. We need to move this fan, which was here, we need to move it down about ½ inch, which unfortunately gets in the way of this. But it's not a huge deal because what the idea is to add a fan here using the two top holes that were already there, and it'll just clear the power supply shroud. In fact, it might... Oh wait, no, because the power supply shroud, the power supply ends here. So there's going to be plenty of room. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room. So we've got plenty of room for the power supply shroud. Got plenty of room for the power supply. We've marked out holes for it, so we're going to use the top holes for this fan for the bottom holes as the bottom holes for this fan, and then we will it will just fit. So I'm going to get the paint, I'm going to mark where the holes are for this fan. It's not going to get too much in the way of the I/O and the mounting bracket. If it does, it's not a huge deal. We can just jam it in there. Whatever, we're gonna order some fans for this, and they're gonna have to be good ones with not ketchup and mustard cables. And so, yeah, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Because the priority is, of course, to get this mounted, and then these fan holes will get drilled, and then whenever they apply to the fans, they'll just sort of have to jam it in there on top of the motherboard bracket. So we got the black paint again. We're going to use this to mark the holes again. This is one of her ideas, and it works really, really, really well. Just a little dab. Just a little dab. This is such a good idea. It really, really works well. These fucking cables, I might as well just rip them off because I'm never going to fucking use them again. And we got this one right here. So we marked the holes, the new holes for this fan. And then we will drill. We'll do that right away. Well, we can do the cutting. Right there. What I'm doing is it's just marking out where the indents are going to be. Doesn't have to be super straight because the grinder or the Dremel will knock this out pretty good. I think I can actually use the grinder for this. Yeah, there we go. And then possibly what we can do is just get some of the screen. I don't think like we'll get some mesh or something. We'll just glue it on there. It's not really necessary, but it will serve to sort of block whatever air might get in when the computer is off. Not a huge deal, not a huge worry, but I'm just solving problems before I even come to them. Plus, I mean, you want to be able to, it will look better. You want to be able to send a good product. That's the ruling. Anyway, so that's the thing, and we've already got the holes marked for the front fans, which is right here. So the idea is this one's easy, but for this, I have to bisect 4 times. Bisect. I use that word correctly. I have to do 4 bisections of this circle, and then I'm gonna with the grinder, and then I'm gonna use the Dremel to kind of get in there a little bit better. So after the last few, I decided that I'm going to start protecting myself. So yes, it's going to sound terrible, but now I sound like Darth Vader. And everybody has to say that whenever they put one of these on, it's just a prerequisite. And it's probably going to sound really, really fucking cool in the microphone, but that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to put this on now because I have to get all the stuff out. Make with the metal! How do I do this? Stop with the metal. Can I do that?
I don't know about doing that. I just want it flat.
I can do that. Make with the metal again! Oh, all right. Make with the metal again! So despite it not looking like it, we did get a lot done today. This is really, really a time-consuming process, and consuming that we're doing a whole lot of stuff that I've never done before, really. Cutting holes for fans and cutting open a bigger power supply shroud. The exact nature of this work means that it took a long time. But anyway, so that's that. We'll fucking see you next week.